time and time again, I'll hear someone say something to the effect of, well, I know I need to have a social media presence, so I'm just going to hire a college kid to do it. Or my son or daughter, they're young, they can handle it. Newsflash: just because someone is young does not mean that they are a social media marketing professional. And that's the same, with anything. Just because someone is older doesn't mean that they know how to handle finances. For instance, you need an expert or professional in this space. I've seen and read about several horror stories about putting your accounts in the wrong hands. Plus, even if someone is good and they're say in college or an intern or whatnot, what happens when they move on? What happens to your social media strategy? So that's enough about what not to do, in my opinion. So I want to give you four concrete things that you can look for if you are looking to hire a social media marketing person or even an agency to do it for you. The first one is to check their social media. I stole this from my pastor, but really, would you ever hire an out of shape personal trainer? Probably not. Would you hire someone that works on vehicles who had a consistently broke down vehicle? Probably not. Would you hire someone to handle your finances who was not investing and not had tons of debt and wasn't very good with money? Well, it's the same thing with this. So that's the first thing you want to check is if they say that they're great at managing social media, go check out their social media and see for yourself if they're able to keep it up to date, if you're happy with the content, etc. I always urge my potential clients to go check out our Facebook page or Twitter account, etc. See what they're doing. Because I don't know about you, but I'm not hiring an out of shape personal trainer to help me get in shape, if you know what I mean. Number two, along the same lines, you want to check references and reviews. One of the things that I always practice what I preach with my clients. I'm always asking for reviews. So when you go to our Facebook page, you'll see several reviews of happy clients. Remember, no matter what your industry, no one wants to be your first customer, your first clients. They want to know that people have used your services before, have been excited. Well, the same thing when you're interviewing someone to do your social media, who have they worked with? Do they have raving testimonials? Can you call a couple of references and to check to see the quality of their work from their point of view? So be sure you're checking out those reviews. Number three, you want to understand what their actual game plan is. They should be able to sit down with you to explain to you what they're going to do to help you gain more customers. And more importantly, you should be able to understand the game plan. You don't have to understand the technical side, but you need to know what's going on with your account on a daily basis to make sure that your company is represented properly. So make sure they're giving you a concrete strategy and game plan in person, also through their proposal that they send you. I always do this with my clients. We only work locally, so I like to meet with my potential clients face to face to make sure we understand. I understand their business over time, and they understand my strategy and see if it's going to be a fit. Number four, ask to see if they're industry exclusive. If you hire someone to do their social media, and let's say that you do landscaping, for instance. Well, if they do social media for 5 different landscaping companies in the area, then to me that kind of creates a conflict of interest whenever they do stumble upon leads or they're running ads in different campaigns. We here at Market with Mario, we take pride in the fact that we only serve one business per industry. So sometimes I have to refer to some of my colleagues because we already have an industry in place, and to me it's not fair to my client to bring on someone in the same exact industry. So that's another thing you want to check to make sure that you don't have someone working for you that's working with someone else that does the exact same thing that you do. So I hope this does help in your search finding someone to manage your social media. I highly encourage, if you hear of someone saying, I know I need to be on social media, I don't know who to pick, share this with them so they understand how to go through some of the interviewing process to help them find the right person for them.